So the other day, under one of my videos, someone asked me a very intriguing question. A question that took me back. I had to take time to ponder of my response. The question was, what's the absolute truth about God? If He's real, why do we live off feelings and speculations? And I thought that was a very profound question. Deep thinking and possibly truth-seeking type of questions. Like the existence of God. You don't just wake up one day and be like, what is God? Is he real? Where the hell is he at? Right? You've been asking, you've been pondering, you've been questioning the existence of God. And I feel honored that I'm able to answer that kind of question. I'm able to give you my perspective on it, my point of view, whether God is real or not. Now, I will address this in a moment, but before I do, I want to get into a discussion that's related to God's existence and how He exists. Because I know He's real, and I know His existence is real. Now, I don't get mad at those questions at all. As a matter of fact, I get a little sad, a little down. Because most time when I hear people asking that kind of question, it dawned on me that they have never experienced real love. I mean, they probably have, but unable to recognize it. And I'm not talking about the romance type of love. No. Not the butterflies, not the kisses. I'm talking about true, sacrificial, unconditional love. The kind that hurts to give, but you give it anyways. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard this before. All the time. You hear people say, I want to be in love. I want to date. I want to get away. Breakfast in bed. A soft place to fall. And in return, I will ask them, do you want to be in love? Or do you want to feel in love? Because there's a huge difference with the two. Because if you knew what love really is, what it actually means, you probably run from it. Like far away from it. And I say this because true unconditional love is to die. Wait. Let me explain. You see, love is a phenomenon that is expressed through us, but it does not originate from us. Love isn't something we create. It's something we channel through. Think of it like a river flowing through a pipe. And we're the vessel, not the source. True unconditional love is an exchange in servitude. Like love is wiping tears without wiping your own. Love is changing the bedpan at 2 a.m. Love is doing something for someone without ever expecting anything in return. That's what love is, and that's where God lives. So you want to know if God is real? Then I'll tell you this. Start serving. Yes, start giving. Start doing things that hurt your pride, but heal someone else's pain. Look, as humans, we are wired for connection. However, our default mode is self-preservation. That means the capacity for love is there, but the purity of love where we give without needing anything in return, that's rare. That's learned, or rather, received from something beyond our ego. So we're not the origin. We are the instrument of love. And some might say, I truly love my girlfriend. I truly love my wife. I truly love my husband. I will do anything for them. Isn't that unconditional love? And I would say, no, it's not. That's conditional. Everything you do in that relationship is conditional. See, you have to provide something in order to get something in return from them. So it's tit for tat. I do this for you so I can get this from you. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible to do. However, it's rare. It's a very rare moment that most of us don't really get to experience. You might ask, well, where do I even start? Well, that's a good question. And I think the easiest way I found, some of us have been blessed with our parents. So I say start with your parents. They were the first reflection of God's love in your life. So serve them. Be available, be present. Don't wait for them to ask. Just show up and give. Check on their health. Do things that bring them peace. Sacrifice your own convenience to give them comfort. But wait, do not stop there. Don't just stop at your parents. Let that love overflow. Serve strangers. Too good to those who can never repay you. And watch how God's revealing himself through your own hands, through your own doings. Now, we're one of the few lucky creatures that gets to witness God's purest image of love. Like every day we get to witness this. When we step outside, when we go anywhere, we witness God's purest image of love. And it's the sun. The sun shines regardless how we feel about it. It doesn't ask for praise, doesn't expect any applause. Its purpose is to shine. So you know what it does? It shines. That's what God love is. Just giving, because that's what it was created to do. So in order for God to reveal himself to us, you need to sacrifice yourself for the betterment of others. But anyways, you keep searching for God in churches, in sermons, in signs. But the truth, God is found in the act of giving yourself away, in the self-sacrifice. When it's inconvenient, when it's quiet, when no one's watching, that's God. But anyways, that's all I had to say. That's my definition of God. That's my own anecdotal experience with God. When I realized when I start serving, start giving myself as a servant for God, he started revealing himself to me. And I started with my mom. She was the image of God. I noticed God's love run through her. Every day, I made it my duty to serve my mother. I humble myself every day. I bring myself low to the ground to serve her because God's love runs through her. It runs through my mother. So I bow myself. I understand it's not just a woman that's in front of me, but it's God's love. I could be anywhere. I could be in the gym. Energy zone 10. But if my mom calls me to, hey, I need you to come here to take me to the bathroom, I had to bring myself all the way down to 2. Head down and go serve her because I'm serving God. That's my experience with God. That's how I noticed God exists. That's how I know he was real. And I feel it. And I see it. And I feel unstoppable. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. If you find this helpful, if this helped you in your walk of faith, please help me grow the channel. Share with your friends. Subscribe. Do a flip upside. I don't know. But most importantly, share with me your experience with God. How did you notice he was real? How did he reveal himself to you? I want to hear your experience. Okay? Thank you for watching. Have a good day.